All right, welcome back to the Wake Up Call on X104.3 FM for today, Friday. It's the 24th day of September. I'm sure it's somebody's special day somewhere across the entire world. Happy birthday to you. Happy anniversary to you. DJ Kano is on the inside. Yeah. He's going to be with us until 9 o'clock a.m. this morning. You think you can make like an entire, let me see, like, you could DJ for, let me see, hold on, 9 hours straight?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've been there, done that, you know.
Oh, yeah, man. Big up yourself.
That's like 1, 2, 3. You know?
1, 2, 3. 3 shifts here. Yeah, like leaving 3 o'clock this morning. This afternoon. This afternoon.
Do you know my music collection is so large?
Oh.
I can play for 40 years.
40 years. Oh.
50 years.
So,
and then play back the same song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Yeah. So if you play for 9 hours, you wouldn't term it as hard times.
No.
That is. Oh, it wouldn't be hard times for you.
Like baby challenge.
Yeah. But guess what? We're gonna be talking about hard times. I thought I could have like used that. I thought you would have said, "Nah, I can't play for 9 hours," because that's hard times. But it didn't. I threw out the thing. I was trying to fish, but it didn't really. It just swim around it. But
you picked the wrong digit.
Yeah. I picked the wrong digit to ask that question. Oh my goodness me. Camillo Gonsalves, Honorable Camillo Gonsalves, MP. Area representative for the constituency of East St. George. She has said hard times are ahead. This is real plenty rough waters and hard times ahead. And you see, the thing is, we talk about that already here, We talk about what is coming. We talk about the increase in shipping costs and what's that going to do. The 1% increase at the ports. And what's that going to do and how that is going to affect each and every single Vincentian. And how the price of goods are going to go up. And people's salary ain't going nowhere. So the cost of living is going up. And he has said that. He has shared that with the people. And you see, this is why I prefer when young Gonsalves speaks as opposed to the older Gonsalves, because PM would sort of like, he would decorate the cake.
Polish it up.
Yeah, polish it up and make it sound like real nice and dandy. It's like, oh, we've got increased revenue. But he would never come out and say that in the next 12 months, you guys are going to be catching in and in. Young Gonsalves will come out and say, listen, this is the raw cake, this is the naked cake, this is how it tastes, the cake tastes bad. Y'all going to have some real hard times coming up. You understand? So brace yourselves. This is how school is going to keep. I ain't going to tell you that I ain't gonna butter you up and then the next 12 months you come back and say, oh, but you tell us, and the country's hard and blue. No. You're not gonna come back and do me that at all. I'm gonna tell you like how it is because I don't have time.
Get to the point.
I'm gonna get to the point and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna butter it up. I prefer when he speaks over his daddy,
Yeah, I rather that way, get to the point.
Just tell me how it is so I could brace myself and expect, and I wouldn't have to be in denial and thinking, man, things great, things wonderful here. Give me the reality. Tell me like it is. Whether I'm going to cry or not, tell me like it is. I prefer that, all right?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man. So it says here coming from ANNSVG. Let me read a bit of it. So Minister of Finance Camillo Gonsalves has warned Vincentians of hard times ahead, fueled by increased inflation and the government's inability to give salary increase. So all you public servants out there, I not get no more money for all the salary. Don't look for it. Don't ask for no 1, 2, 3%, 2.5% increase. It not happen. Make it worse for the private sector.
You have a jingle over there. That not go happen.
That not go happen.
Yeah, forget that.
Really? man, I miss that one. That one. That's all right. It not gonna happen, all right? He also says because of COVID-19, intentionally, globally, there are increases in inflation, increases in the cost of shipping things. Remember, we talked about that already, Increases in the cost of delivering things to St. Vincent. Inflation will increase, and until we can get some sense of normalcy in our economy, we, the government, are not going to be able to give cost of living increases. That's a very hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Super hard pill to swallow. All right. He says, so you will find your salary paying for less than it paid for a year ago. Not 5 years ago, you know. Not 6 and 10 and 20 years ago. 1 year ago. And people still want to live in denial and doubt things ain't so hard. The man who's saying the money, talking the truth. All right. He says also, so it is in your interest from a salary perspective to return to normalcy as soon as possible so that the economy can return to growth, as so that we can make the adjustment necessary in your salary, in everybody's salary, to allow you to have the same amount of money to buy things because they are getting more expensive. I wonder if he's speaking from a government official, finance minister standpoint, or if he's speaking from a spender's perspective. Like if he's talking from experience, going to the supermarket and realizing that, man, when I checked the spreadsheet last year for these same things, the exact same items I paid, let's say $502.99 or something like that. And this year I'm paying $745.62. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's speaking from a minister's point of view. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So we're saying, like, when he goes to market, he don't watch the bill.
Well, you said it. It come from you.
I asked a question.
Yeah, but
I asked a question, right?
it come from your brain, yeah.
Me? You said something, you implied something, and I just asked if that is what you meant. But you just confirmed that is what you meant. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. All right. If you want to hit us up, you can hit us up on Facebook at Extreme104SVG, or hit us up on the WhatsApp at 4301043, or you can call us at 4571043. Now, he was speaking on a radio station, and he told listeners that SVG can only have some sense of normalcy in our internal economy, in our trade relations, and in our tourism economy if we get some sense of normalcy with a vaccine against COVID-19. And until we do that, we're going to be in serious trouble. A lot of people might be wondering how the vaccine could help us to get back to a sense of normalcy. But if the vaccine allows fewer persons to become infected, and if it gives you a better chance at fighting COVID-19, that's less of a burden on the healthcare system. All right? And we've been told from the get-go, once we get to herd immunity, then a lot more things can happen. And we see what is happening. I mean, you could speak from an entertainer's perspective.
Yeah, it's gone to zero, yeah.
Boy, I tell you.
It's zero.
Zero is joke. We've seen what is happening because we can't do certain things. If we gather in numbers and it's not regulated, if we don't do what we have to do, then it gets out of control. And I think perhaps that is what is happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's the reason, because of the rough waters that were ahead in 2020. I think the rough waters are now because of hard times that are coming ahead. If that is the reason, some businesses, even though they're hit with their own little clusters, if that is the reason why they're not closing, they're refusing to close to get tested.
Oh.
Because of the money.
Yeah, they need that extra money. They need that. Yeah. Need to pay the bills.
But at the risk of infecting your customers, though. Boy.
It's a hard one, you know. It's very hard, you know.
From the...
So what can us do?
Oh, man. Oh, man. You're right. What can us do? All right. He also said that the vaccine and the control of COVID have a very direct relationship with salaries, the ability of the government to hire new people, and the ability of the private sector to retain the staff that they have now. In terms of government revenue and expenditure, 400 as of August 31st, revenue and grants 474 million, about 72 million higher than last year. Yeah, that might sound like something nice, but a significant portion of that, grants related to the La Soufrière volcanic eruption, and he admitted another big boost was the alien landholding license and stamp duty, mostly generated from the sale of property in Mustique. He also said The government collected 12 million from stamp duty compared to 39 billion in the corresponding period this year. As for capital expenditure, Gonsalves said that 2 years ago they reached 35 million. It stands at $105 million this year. So we're getting more money, but at the same time we're getting more money, we're spending more money. So we might boil down to the same situation or even worse. Because the difference in getting and the difference in spending, they may not be equal.
Yeah.
But as you rightly said, what can us do? What can us do? Ball, we could ball. Somebody says here, Camillo Gonsalves has the power to make a change to reduce the hardship on we Vinci by reducing the custom duty we currently pay. But he and his daddy do nothing and just give bare negative lookouts. Do something, Camillo. Ease up the pressure on we Vinci. Shout outs to, hey, good morning to you, man. Good morning to you. But here what's happening, right? If we are really supposed to reduce the duties at the port, and I would love for that to happen, but you think the country could really survive and sustain from reduced revenue? We're done struggling already. You think you could get, if they tell you, all right, boss, right? I want to take $100 from your salary or $250 from your salary. Would you agree to that?
Nope.
Of course not.
What is his salary is not customs, eh?
Okay. So the customs taxes come like salary now.
Okay.
Right. So it's money that the government is receiving.
To pay bills, pay staff, this, that, yeah.
Yeah. You understand?
I see where you're getting at.
You understand? They probably ain't doing it because they can't afford to do it.
Yeah.
Hard times indeed. Before you talk about salary increase, right? I just want to make an appeal. Before you increase the salary, could you just clean up the civil service? Some people who need to be put in order. Some people need to be put in order before, they get an increase in salary. People who kind of messing up the system and thing and who ain't doing what they're supposed to do, just clean up a little bit before you do anything else, all right? Just a small appeal, okay? Okay, you're laughing. I serious, I real serious. Let's go to Facebook and say good morning. Good morning, Kitty Laborde. She's saying good morning, Extreme Family. Happy Friday. Good morning, Joel Hoyt. Yeah, man, I know you thought something else was coming after that, Joel Day. Bless up, King. Good morning, DJ. Okay, blessed day to you too, DJ Kabuli? Kubali? How you pronounce that? Kubuli. Kabuli. Oh, I just want to make sure it doesn't sound a little
Africanish.
Kabuli.
Yeah.
Toussaint is African, yeah?
Sound like African.
All right, cool. Good morning to you. Bernadette says good morning. Nick says, yo, Kano, big up yourself.
Respect.
Good morning to Suzanne Van Loo. Let's take a call at this time. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Crystal.
Good morning, Mr. Mackenzie.
Is Crystal, what is your name? Crystal what?
Oliver.
Well, let me know that I could see Miss Oliver. And the gentleman there.
Good morning to you, sir.
He's Kano. You don't have nothing else.
Yeah, okay. You all talking about a very interesting thing. Do you know? And you could check this if you just keep old bills. Since they put on this 1 percentage point in customs there, you used to buy a 1/2 inch groove ply for $111 last year. You know how much for it now?
$142.
You see where 1 percentage point do?
Am I right?
Hello?
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, do you see what 1 percentage point do?
I think that's more than 1 percentage point difference. Remember, we have shipping costs increase too. So it's more than one things that are playing there, that are contributing to the increased price of goods.
If you want to see something, you have some medication which used to cost $15. When you go buy them now, it's $35.
$35, wow. But I mean, he don't say it now. He don't say that the cost of living has gone up significantly in the past 12 months. So we shouldn't be surprised by anything right now.
Well, where is the raise to counter that?
The man said they don't have the money for that. You weren't listening to the whole thing? Where you wanted to come from?
Here's something. Since 2012, they put on a little thing on NIS pension. I'm talking about the original pensioners, not those where they put on like poor relief. The original pensioners. And from 2012 to this day, they haven't put on half cent. But those same pensioners have to face the same rising costs of living.
So do you want to blame the government for not being able to increase pension, for not being able to increase salaries? Do you want to blame the government for those things?
So if me work with you and you're the one who to do that, you want me to go blame?
All right.
You want me to go blame Fuji? Wait, where Fuji?
He's probably in his bed sleeping. I don't know. They have a saying. They have a saying. I'm not his keeper. I'm not his. Oh, let's go with that. Mr. McKenzie, you should know. You have a turn out a book of them sayings there. All right.
I want to use Arthur Williams' statement. I'm putting it to you.
Okay. All right.
You know what happened to him.
Me. What you putting me in? All right. Thank you so much, Mr. McKenzie. Have a lovely day. You here?
Everybody, have a good day too.
Yes,
all right.
Have a good day too, sir.
Big up yourself. You know what I'm saying. If you want to call us 4571043, I'll put me with a minute, you know? Stop there. Now catch me this morning though. Somebody says, I saw it before you deleted it. Somebody says the increase in lumber, wood prices have gone up. The increase in lumber went up all over the place. So it has nothing to do with the 1%. So the original cost of lumber went up. So it's going to trickle down to the consumer and to the final price going up. That's what somebody said before they deleted the message. All right, somebody says, good morning. Whenever you reduce customs charges, you encourage more business activities at the customs, and businesses will do better with lesser prices at the shops. I bought a vehicle for $1,300 and paid $2,100 plus or $21,000 plus to clear. That was 2 years ago. You think about now that we got an increase in shipping and the customs, reduce taxes at customs and VAT. This will help. All right. Whew. All righty then. Good morning to Dr. West as well. Yeah. When I ready to buy a car, y'all reduce. Ooh, yeah. All right. Everybody will buy a car at the same time. So all of we will benefit from the reduced taxes, the reduced VAT, the reduced custom charges, reduce everything. And then at the end of the month, if the government can't pay public servant salary, if they can't buy needles, everybody will turn around and do what?
Cost.
Okay, then.
They can't fix the road.
It's hard. I mean, listen. They were not able to fix the roads for a very long time. So, there are roads on the windward side of the island that have not been touched by anything but water and people's tires for the past years. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Miss Trisha. How are you doing?
Man, me good and me irie.
Who this Rasta?
Hey, how are the young one doing?
Man, he good man.
That's,
so yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Camillo
That's
Gonsalves says, rough times ahead, hard times ahead. I'm mixing up the two things now from last year and this year. Hard times ahead. Tell me how you feel about that, yeah?
Crystal, in life, these things happen. You know what I'm saying? When it happens, what can we do? Just have a try, you know,
No, sir,
do
what
the
can
best
us
we can. You know? So, it make no sense if you cry. We better going what you understand. So, you better just creep and do what you're doing and give God thanks for another day, you know.
All righty.
Kano,
Hey, what going
you're
on,
the funny man in shift, brother.
No, I'm just passing through and I'm learning. It's a learning process for me.
You passing through.
Yeah.
No sugar dumpling today, right?
No, not on a Friday.
You will come and wake up call and talk about sugar
I
dumpling.
know that, man. I know you
Eh?
where you bridging what your name
Simplex.
Hey, listen, leave this conversation here for y'all time, okay?
All right, then I'm
Okay.
going to leave that for Monday.
Yes, please, and thank you
All
very
right, then
much.
y'all have a
All
blessed
right,
one, though. No
have a good
problem.
one. I'm still waiting on them. What do you call them slimy thing that I is put in punch? Okro.
Where you at Okra?
I don't know, the man promised me okra, reminded him.
Oh, Rasta?
Yes, I promised me okra. Anyways, because remember hard times coming now, so I'm gonna need to get them things there.
I just warning you, Rasta is a smart man, I know.
So what you think he going to dope the okra?
But he promised you okra. Be careful, Crystal. Don't fall for that okra. I'm just saying, you know.
Rough waters ahead, hard times ahead. Let me just get somebody else, all right? All right. Somebody says Kabuli is a bear from Dominica. Thank you. Are they real miserable? No, you're real miserable. Let me see. It's now 6 minutes on to the 8 o'clock hour. The 8 o'clock hour across SVG, all right? And we're going to wrap up on, let me see. There is one thing here. I'm gonna play it. I'm hoping it's relative to now.
Good morning. I like to send a
All right, we gonna play that in the final hour, going up to the top. The greetings and everything. We'll go there. All right. Let me see if we have any more in here. Yes, Jimmy. A fast like lightning, a fast like bolt. All right. So we're gonna cut the live now on Facebook, and we're gonna take in one or two vibes. Head to a quick break and head into the final hour. We're winding down real fast, kind of winding down.